Okay, now we're gonna teach you the secrets on how to get shredded, okay? But first off, you gotta understand what getting shredded really is. Getting shredded is nothing but purely having low body fat levels. So in order for you to go from your current chubby, fluffy, obese body, you have to reduce your body fat. And the lower your body fat gets, right? When you start to get to single digit body fat percentages, you start to get ripped, you start to get lean, your abs start to come out, right? You already got a six pack, you just can't see it because there's a huge layer of fat covering it, okay? So I am gonna teach you how to burn fat, okay? So your nutrition plan is actually set up to do this, but I'm gonna explain the science behind it and break it down dummy style so that way you understand it, so that way you understand how you're gonna get your body to burn fat, right? Because as long as you follow these rules, you will burn fat every single day, 100% of the time. Got it? So here's how we're gonna do this, okay? So, when it comes to getting shredded, okay, it's real simple, all right? Your body is burning calories 24/7, never stops, okay? It's always burning calories. Something has to be running your breathing, your heart rate, your brain functions, your body temperature. This all requires energy, okay? And it gets this energy from your food. Or if you're not eating, it can get it from your body fat, or it can also choose to get it from your muscle, right? So when it comes to getting shredded, you gotta remember this. You're always burning calories. My hands are a little greasy right now, hold on. You're always burning calories, right? And you all at a very minimum, so for the average 5'9" guy, right, you're gonna burn a minimum of 1,900 per day at rest, just to survive, okay? So if you laid on the couch and did nothing but watch Netflix all day, bang, that's what you get, 1,900, okay? You're always burning calories. Now the way that the human body stores fat and loses fat is really simple. You stored fat because on hundreds and thousands of occasions for years for most of you, you have overeaten, okay? Anytime your body consumes more calories, even if it's healthy, anytime you consume more calories than your body puts out, if you ain't working out, really easy to get fat, okay? So if you're not working out, you're here, right? So if you're not working out, you're only at 1,900. If you eat 2,000, fat. 2,300, fat. 5,000 or 6,000 calories a day, like the average person eats because they eat a bunch of fast food and stuff all day, fat. See what I'm saying? Okay? So this is how we're gonna hack this. Now losing fat is the exact opposite. So you have to limit your calorie intake, okay, and burn, all right? So you're gonna limit and burn, right? Fat gain was the opposite. It was eat and then burn, right? You're gonna limit your calorie intake every single day by hitting your macros, and I'm gonna show you how to do that, right? And then you're gonna burn calories every single day, and this is how it works, okay? So let's take your 1,900 calories a day that you burn at rest. This is known as your basal metabolic rate. And for those of you guys that are taller, bigger, heavier, your BMR is actually higher than that, okay? So if you're like 6'5", like your BMR is probably like 2,500 calories a day, just to sustain, like, you lucky bastards, okay? I'm 5'6". My BMR is like 1,700, even with all my muscles, okay? Ain't shit, because I'm short. So when it comes to you guys burning fat, here's how it works. You have your basal metabolic rate, your BMR, right? That's how much you're gonna burn doing absolutely nothing every single day. Now you're gonna throw in your workout, okay? When you work out, you're gonna have a daily calorie burn goal every single day of burning a minimum of 800 calories a day in a workout, okay? So you only use your heart rate monitor watch when you're working out, and when you hit 800, you're done, okay? If you didn't hit 800, you stay, okay? If you have to split it up into 2 or 3 workouts, don't care, do it, okay? You gotta hit your 800. Now, for the bigger guys, 6'5" guys, your goal is gonna be like 1,200 to 1,500 a day, because you motherfuckers burns lots of calories, so your goals are bigger, because your metabolisms are higher. You guys actually lose fat much faster because of this, you lucky little fuckers. So, here's how it's gonna work. So, if you BMR 1,900, right? You burn another 800 in your workout. Now, when you train really, really hard, you're going to have what's known as the afterburn, okay? The afterburn, which means that your body's actually going to be burning more calories for the rest of the day trying to recover from your training, right? So you're going to get a few hundred calories extra, you know, just from busting your ass. Like, for example, I'm really dehydrated right now because this morning I ran 1,000 steps in Laguna Beach, and kills me on these days, right? On the days that I run 1,000 steps, I burn a good 4,000 or 5,000 calories for the day. Me, my little 1,700 BMR, because my afterburn is insane after I do stairs, which is why I like to do it, right? One of the reasons. So anyway, the afterburn is going to be crazy, right? So if you train really, really hard, okay, especially on like your weekend days when you're doing your Saturday shreds and things like that, if you're doing stadiums, if you're doing stairs, if you're doing some of that outdoor work, that high intensity type, interval type training stuff, afterburn's going to be cray. All right? So anyway, so let's get back to this, right? So BMR, workout, afterburn, boom. The average dude is going to be burning 3,000 plus calories per day on days that he trains, okay? Because of this, right? Burn. Now, what do we got to do to lose fat? Limit, okay? Now, this is how this works, all right? Now we're going to limit your calorie intake, okay? So we're here. So your calorie intake, your burn, now we limit it. You just say 5'9", your calorie intake should be about 2,200, depending on your build, right? 2,200. So that means you've burned, right? But you only took in 2,100, so your body's missing 900 calories. Guess where it goes to get those calories? Guess. Your fat, baby. Go get that from your fat. Go get that from your fat. Go get that from your fat. And that's how you get lean, right? Now you do this, so you limit it. Now you get 900 calories a day that you burn from fat, right? And then you string this out like I'm going to teach you how to eat, right? We're going to teach you how to hit your macros and how to do these deficit days and things like that. This is known as a deficit day, where your calories are in a deficit, a calorie deficit. It's called deficit day. Okay? So on your meal plan, I'm going to show you how all this works. And we got hacks for this stuff to make this stupid simple. Like, you can't fuck this up, bro. All you got to do is just do it. It's easy, bro. Okay? So anyway, so we got 900 a day, right? Now, if you're at 900 a day that you've burned, you do this for 6 days, because on your plan, you're going to be deficiting for 6 days straight, unless you're really fat. If you're really fat, I'm going to put you at 13 days, okay? But for you normal looking dudes, okay, you're going to be at 6. So you're going to go 6 days at 2,100, right? 900 calories a day minimum burned times 6 days is 5,400 calories of fat burned per week. Now, you take that's basically a pound of fat, pound and a half of fat each week that you'll be burning at a minimum, okay? At a minimum if you're doing this, okay? Now, in my experience, this actually happens much faster, okay? Much faster, because the reality is you guys actually burn way more than that, okay? The average dude is going to burn way more than that. So this actually happens much faster. So it's usually like 2 times this, 2.5 times this each week, especially in the beginning, okay? And then as you start to get leaner, you start to get closer to single digits, it'll start to be more like the 1.5 a week kind of thing. So anyway, so you do this, so you deficit for 6 days, boom, you got a pound and a half that you're in a deficit each week, right? You do this for 12 weeks, that's 18 pounds of fat, baby. Now, that don't sound like a lot. Have you ever seen what 18 pounds of fat looks like? Have you ever imagined what 18 pounds of fat looks like on your belly? Okay? That's a lot of weight. Now, like I said, this is actually going to go much faster. I'm just trying to give you a linear example of how fat loss works, but this is actually going to be much higher, okay? Much faster. You will at least, in most cases, if you're training like a beast and eating on point like I'm going to teach you, you're going to do double this, okay? Double this in that amount of time. Easy, okay? So my gym record holder, 30 pounds in 30 days. 31 actually, in 30 days. Crushed it, okay? But the motherfucker was burning like 1,500 calories a day in his workouts. macros on point. Okay, he was a beast. All right. So anyway, but that's basically how fat loss works. It's real easy. It's real simple. Like it's literally two things. Okay, when it comes to fat loss to get shredded, it's two things, guys. All you gotta do is limit your calories, burn calories. Every single day. Every single day. You do that every single day, you lose fat every single day. You do that every single day, every single week, for months, you get shredded. You get shredded. Like that's how it works. It's easy. It's easy. It's just gonna require discipline. You're gonna have to man the fuck up. You're gonna have to grab a hold of your masculinity, because some of you lost it, right? Because you have been eating like a motherfucking bitch for your whole lives and eating a bunch of sugar, and your testosterone levels are in the tank, right? Which we'll teach you how to fix those later on. Your testosterone levels are in the tank. You got all this extra body fat producing more estrogen and more inflammatory stuff, and it's basically making you a bitch. So we're gonna fix that, okay? So that's basically the simple math on how fat loss works. So when we get to the sections where I'm teaching you how to track your macros and your meal plans and things like that, and I'm breaking down how the meal plan is gonna look, right? This will make more sense to you, okay? Because when you do what I'm gonna teach you to do with your macros and how you hack your food and how you hack your macros, and dude, I got the secrets to everything, okay? I got this down to a science. It's simple, right? Like this is easy, right? Simple explanation, right? I'm gonna show you how to do this with your food. It's so stupid easy. You're gonna be like, bruh, how come nobody's ever said that before? Because you waited too long to contact me. I've been teaching people this forever. So anyway, this is how you burn fat. This is what it's gonna take to get shredded. Now, in a little while, we're gonna teach you how to actually do this. So, let's go!